Have you ever considered that a single clove of garlic could be the key to unlocking a peaceful night's sleep, calming your mind, and even transforming your inner energy? Imagine lying down each night, placing a humble clove of garlic beneath your pillow, and by the third morning, awakening with a lightness you haven't felt in years. The stresses and worries that normally weigh on you feel lifted, replaced by a profound sense of peace and clarity. At first glance, it may sound like a curious superstition, but for centuries, cultures around the world have revered garlic as a powerful symbol of protection and purification. In Buddhist teachings, this simple ritual embodies a timeless truth that small actions, when done with intention, hold the power to shift not just our outer world, but our inner one as well. This ancient practice is about much more than warding off negativity. It's a quiet ritual of personal transformation, a pathway to reconnecting with the peace and purpose within. So, what makes this practice so meaningful in Buddhist philosophy? And how can something so simple offer such depth? Stay with me as we journey through the hidden wisdom behind this practice, from its origins to the profound impact it can have on your life. I'll share stories of people who have felt the powerful effects of this ritual, practical steps to perform it with full intention, and the lessons it brings to those on a path of spiritual growth. The answer, as you'll see, lies in understanding that sometimes the simplest acts are the ones that lead us to the deepest transformations. Garlic's history as a symbol of protection, healing, and spiritual resilience has deep roots that stretch across civilizations and epochs, each culture lending its unique perspective on the power of this unassuming clove. In Buddhism, however, garlic takes on a role that goes beyond the material world, emerging as a catalyst for mindfulness, purification, and inner peace. This practice highlights one of the core teachings of Buddhism, that small, intentional actions can hold profound meaning and transformative power, guiding practitioners toward a deeper connection with themselves and the world around them. To truly appreciate the spiritual weight of this ritual, let us explore garlic's symbolic journey through history, the way it has woven itself into the fabric of ancient beliefs, and how Buddhist teachings elevate it from a simple household item to a sacred tool of self-care and spiritual growth. In ancient Egypt, garlic held a revered place, not merely as food or medicine but as a potent spiritual symbol associated with life itself. Pharaohs, who were regarded as gods on earth, were entombed with cloves of garlic as an offering to the deities of the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that garlic had the power to protect the soul in its journey to the afterlife, warding off dark spirits and ensuring a smooth transition to the next realm. Garlic's role in Egyptian culture transcended its material properties. It became a kind of bridge between worlds, embodying the power to preserve, protect, and guide. This belief resonates with the Buddhist concept of interconnectedness, where every element, every intention, plays a role in shaping one's experience, both in this life and beyond. In placing garlic under the pillow, practitioners tap into this timeless idea of protection, creating a boundary of positive energy to support restful sleep, clarity, and emotional resilience. Moving forward in time, medieval Europe also saw garlic as a powerful protector, though in a different context. In an era marked by fears of the unknown, plagues, supernatural threats, and unseen dark forces, garlic became a household talisman, hung in doorways, windows, and even placed in pockets. Garlic was believed to create an invisible shield against evil spirits and ill fortune. Legends of vampires, witches, and other nocturnal entities abound in European folklore, and garlic was almost always featured as the plant with the power to repel these entities. The notion of creating a shield resonates strongly in Buddhism, where practices like meditation and mindfulness are seen as tools to fortify the mind and soul against negative influences. By placing garlic under one's pillow, Buddhists are not only tapping into garlic's historical role as a protective agent, but are also embodying the Buddhist idea of a spiritual boundary. This boundary serves to shelter the practitioner's inner peace, allowing a restful night that is shielded from both external and internal disturbances. In Asia, Garlic holds a special place not only for its medicinal properties, but for its symbolic importance in promoting balance and vital energy. Often referred to as qi in Chinese tradition or prana in Indian culture. Traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, celebrates garlic as a food that warms the body, strengthens the immune system, and promotes circulation. It is believed to ward off wind and cold ailments, two forces thought to bring imbalance to the body and spirit. The role of garlic in Asia goes beyond the physical to embrace the spiritual. It is seen as a balancing force that restores harmony within the body and between the individual and the world around them. In Buddhism, balance and harmony are key teachings, and garlic, with its purifying properties, becomes a tool to cleanse one's energy and prepare for a state of rest that encourages inner alignment. By placing garlic under the pillow, practitioners are, in a sense, invoking a state of energetic purification, mirroring the Buddhist pursuit of a balanced, calm mind. For Buddhists, garlic holds a deeper meaning, symbolizing purity and humility. In this sense, the garlic ritual is less about external protection from harmful forces and more about cultivating an internal state of peace and clarity. The act of placing garlic under the pillow becomes a symbol of purification, a daily reminder to clear one's mind and soul of negativity. This ritual is as much an exercise in mindfulness as it is a tool for protection. Garlic's strong odor, often regarded as pungent or overpowering, serves as a metaphor in Buddhism. Just as garlic's aroma can fill a room, so can our intentions, emotions, and energies fill our inner space, shaping our experience of the world. By practicing the garlic ritual, Buddhists are reminded of the importance of setting positive, clear intentions. Each time garlic is placed under the pillow, it becomes an invitation to let go of mental clutter and to embrace humility, acknowledging that true strength lies not in grandeur but in simplicity. One of Buddhism's most profound teachings is the beauty and power found in simplicity. While other spiritual practices may involve elaborate rituals, Buddhism emphasizes the effectiveness of small, consistent acts done with full awareness. The garlic ritual is a perfect example of this principle. By engaging in this simple act, Buddhists are reminded that spiritual growth does not always require dramatic gestures. Instead, can be cultivated through quiet, intentional actions that reflect mindfulness and inner clarity. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, the garlic ritual serves as a grounding practice, reconnecting individuals to a state of inner calm. Buddhist philosophy teaches that peace is an internal state, unaffected by external chaos, and the garlic ritual acts as a gentle daily reminder of this truth. Each night, as garlic is placed under the pillow, it symbolizes the release of stress, the dissolution of worries, and the conscious choice to enter a state of tranquility and protection. The ritual of placing garlic under the pillow is an act of reclaiming personal space and creating a sanctuary for oneself. In Buddhism, the bedroom is often viewed as a sacred space, a place where one can let go of daily struggles and enter a state of calm and restoration. By placing garlic under the pillow, Buddhists are not just protecting their sleep but cultivating a sanctuary of peace and clarity. This small act is a declaration that the individual values and protects their well-being, both physically and spiritually. In this way, the garlic ritual becomes a daily reaffirmation of one's commitment to self-care and mindfulness. Each night, the placement of garlic under the pillow serves as a symbolic boundary, marking the bedroom as a space of tranquility, free from negative influences. This boundary creates an environment conducive to peaceful rest, helping individuals wake up refreshed, grounded, and prepared to face the day with a clear mind and an open heart. In today's fast-paced world, where people are constantly bombarded with information, demands, and stress, can be difficult to find moments of calm and clarity. Ancient practices like the garlic ritual remind us that, even in modern times, there is wisdom in slowing down and connecting with simple, intentional acts. While society often emphasizes grand achievements and complex solutions, The garlic ritual serves as a reminder that some of the most powerful actions are those that bring us back to the present moment and help us reconnect with our own inner strength. The practice of placing garlic under the pillow resonates with Buddhists and non-Buddhists alike, bridging cultural and spiritual divides. It's a universal act that speaks to the human need for comfort, protection, and clarity, a ritual that transforms a simple object into a symbol of hope, resilience, and spiritual growth. Through this practice, individuals are invited to pause, set aside their worries, and embrace the healing power of simplicity. The garlic ritual is not only a testament to the enduring significance of garlic across cultures, but also a reflection of humanity's shared journey toward peace and self-discovery. From the tombs of Egyptian pharaohs to medieval households to Buddhist temples, garlic has been a source of comfort, protection, and hope, a symbol that continues to resonate today. In Buddhism, the garlic ritual takes on a special significance, reminding practitioners that the path to inner peace is not found in material wealth or complex rituals, but in the purity of one's intentions and the mindfulness of one's actions. As each clove of garlic is placed under the pillow, practitioners are engaging in a ritual that not only honors ancient wisdom, but also aligns with modern desires for simplicity, mindfulness, and spiritual growth. This practice becomes a quiet act of resistance against the demands of a chaotic world. A moment each night to focus inward, breathe deeply, and reconnect with a sense of purpose. In the end, the garlic ritual is a reminder that even the simplest actions can carry profound meaning and transformative potential. It's a call to look beyond the surface, to recognize the power of intention, and to embrace the beauty of spiritual simplicity. Each night, as the garlic rests beneath the pillow, it serves as a silent guardian, protecting the mind, purifying the spirit, and guiding the practitioner toward a more peaceful and fulfilling life. This cultural and historical journey through the symbolism of garlic illuminates why such a simple act, placing garlic under a pillow, holds deep spiritual resonance. It's a universal gesture that speaks to a shared human desire for peace, protection, and self-empowerment. And in this way, the garlic ritual not only embodies the wisdom of Buddhist philosophy, but also invites individuals from all walks of life to find solace in life's quiet moments, creating a sanctuary of inner peace in an ever-changing world. The practice of placing garlic under a pillow is a ritual that exemplifies Buddhism's profound simplicity, how small actions, when done mindfully, can channel protection, clarity, and even spiritual growth. While at first glance, it may seem odd, this practice encapsulates some of Buddhism's most essential teachings about mindfulness, intention, and the power of personal energy. This is not merely a superstition but a ritual steeped in intention, one that invites us to tune into the subtler energies of life and to cultivate peace and protection from within. In the world of Buddhism, every object is seen as holding energy, including simple, everyday items like garlic. In this spiritual context, garlic is not just a culinary ingredient. It is revered as a powerful tool for protection and purification. Garlic's association with protection is symbolic. It wards off negative influences, clears stagnant energy, and creates a boundary that promotes a calm, serene space for rest. This practice underscores the idea that even the most basic objects can play a significant role in our spiritual journey when we approach them with intention and respect. Garlic resonates with qualities that are foundational to the path of spiritual awakening: humility, simplicity, and clarity. In Buddhist teachings, humility is not merely a virtue. It is a necessary step toward understanding the transient and interconnected nature of existence. By choosing a humble clove of garlic as a symbol of spiritual protection, practitioners are reminded that true strength does not lie in complex rituals or grand gestures, but in the purity of intention behind each action. In this way, the act of placing garlic under the pillow becomes a practice of simplicity and mindfulness, embodying the idea that small, deliberate actions can have a profound spiritual impact. Garlic's humble appearance contrasts with its powerful energy, a reminder that true spiritual power often comes from unassuming sources. Just as enlightenment is often reached through quiet, consistent practice. In Buddhist teachings, intention is everything. Every action, no matter how small, gains weight and meaning when performed with a clear and focused mind. In the garlic ritual, this principle of intention is paramount. The ritual's power doesn't lie solely in the garlic itself, but in the intention and energy we infuse into the act of placing it under the pillow. When done with mindfulness, this act becomes a spiritual statement, a commitment to protect our inner peace and foster an environment conducive to rest, clarity, and healing. To make the most of this practice, practitioners are encouraged to pause and set their intention before placing the garlic under the pillow. This may involve a moment of stillness, breathing deeply, and visualizing the protective qualities of garlic extending into the surrounding space. By bringing awareness to the ritual, one creates a conscious boundary that both protects and purifies the mind, making way for restorative sleep. A crucial element of this ritual is visualization, a tool widely used in Buddhist meditation to shape one's inner world and connect more deeply with spiritual practices. In the garlic ritual, visualization enhances the act by allowing practitioners to clearly see and feel the protective energy they are inviting into their space. Imagine the garlic glowing softly, creating a boundary of light around you, a shield against any intrusive or negative energies. This light could be visualized as a warm, protective field that envelopes the entire space, offering peace and safety. As you visualize, you can also reinforce your intention. For instance, if the goal is to clear the mind of worries, one might imagine each exhale releasing stress and each inhale drawing in a calming light from the garlic's protective aura. If seeking mental clarity, envision the light as clear and steady, allowing your thoughts to settle like leaves on still water. This simple act of visualization transforms the ritual from a mundane activity into a spiritual exercise, amplifying its effects and aligning it with the mind's deepest intentions. Buddhism teaches that everything has energy, and garlic's energy is especially purifying and protective. This is why it's often used in rituals to cleanse spaces of negative influences and promote positive energy flow. In the garlic ritual, placing garlic under the pillow is symbolic of purifying not only the external environment but also the mind and spirit. By sleeping with garlic nearby, we create a small sanctuary that allows us to release accumulated stress, negative thoughts, and other disturbances that might affect our sleep and peace of mind. The purifying energy of garlic can be especially powerful when combined with a daily practice of mindfulness and reflection. As you place garlic under your pillow, take a moment to mentally clear out any stress or worries from the day. Imagine the garlic's energy absorbing these worries, leaving a clean slate for the mind to rest upon. This mental exercise mirrors the cleansing function of the garlic itself, allowing practitioners to start each night with a renewed sense of calm and clarity. In a world often filled with noise and complexity, Buddhism encourages a return to simplicity, a core aspect of spiritual strength. The garlic ritual reflects this beautifully, using a simple, accessible item to achieve a powerful effect. Simplicity is seen in Buddhism not as a lack of depth, but as a clear path to enlightenment, one that removes unnecessary distractions and allows us to focus on what truly matters. By embracing the simplicity of placing garlic under the pillow, practitioners are reminded that spiritual practices do not have to be elaborate or complicated. It is in these small, consistent actions, performed with mindfulness and intention, that we can find a profound sense of peace and grounding. This principle aligns with Buddhist teachings that emphasize the middle path, where moderation and simplicity create a balanced, harmonious life. One of the most beautiful aspects of the garlic ritual is its simplicity. Yet, this simplicity does not diminish its spiritual depth. By treating this small act with respect and mindfulness, we honor the intention behind it. Every aspect of the ritual, from choosing a fresh clove of garlic to placing it with care under the pillow, can be an exercise in mindfulness. In this way, the ritual becomes more than a protective measure. It becomes a moment of presence, a nightly ritual that brings us into a state of calm and awareness. This approach to ritual aligns with the Buddhist principle of right mindfulness, one of the Noble Eightfold Path's central teachings. Right mindfulness teaches us to be fully present in each action, to approach life with a clear mind and a compassionate heart. By engaging in the garlic ritual mindfully, practitioners are practicing right mindfulness, cultivating a state of mental clarity and peace that extends beyond sleep and into the waking hours. For many Buddhists, rituals serve not only as a means of protection but as a way to foster inner growth. The garlic ritual, when performed with intention, becomes a tool for self-reflection and inner exploration. By integrating it into daily life, practitioners are reminded each night of their commitment to spiritual growth and peace. It becomes an opportunity to reflect on one's intentions, to let go of the day's mental clutter, and to create space for self-compassion and acceptance. This daily practice fosters a sense of continuity, a reminder that spiritual growth is not achieved overnight but cultivated slowly through consistent, mindful actions. The garlic ritual, though simple, reinforces this truth by encouraging practitioners to return to it each night, thereby creating a steady rhythm of peace and mindfulness. While the garlic ritual is performed at night, its effects and lessons can extend into the day. The mindfulness, intention, and peace cultivated in the ritual can serve as a foundation for a mindful approach to daily life. By practicing mindfulness during the ritual, we train the mind to approach other aspects of life with the same level of awareness and intention. In this way, the garlic ritual becomes a small but powerful step toward a more mindful, grounded existence. This approach reflects the Buddhist teaching that enlightenment is found not in isolated moments but in every aspect of life. Every action, no matter how small, has the potential to bring us closer to inner peace and understanding. By treating the garlic ritual as part of this holistic approach to mindfulness, practitioners deepen their connection to the present moment, carrying a sense of peace and clarity throughout their day. For those who seek to deepen their spiritual practice, the garlic ritual can be integrated into a broader routine of self-care and meditation. Many Buddhists find that incorporating complementary practices, such as meditation, affirmations, or breathing exercises enhances the effects of the ritual, creating a more cohesive spiritual experience. By combining these practices, practitioners are able to cultivate a space of healing and renewal that addresses both the mind and spirit. For example, beginning the evening with a brief meditation or breathing exercise can help clear the mind and prepare it for restful sleep. Following this with the garlic ritual creates a layered approach to relaxation and protection, reinforcing one's commitment to inner peace. This comprehensive practice reflects the Buddhist approach to spirituality as a holistic journey, where each element supports and strengthens the others. The garlic ritual ultimately serves as a reminder that simplicity and intention are powerful forces for transformation. In a society that often emphasizes more is better, the ritual encourages a return to basics, a rediscovery of the sacred within the ordinary. By placing garlic under the pillow each night, we invite peace, protection, and clarity into our lives in a way that is both accessible and profound. In the end, this ritual reflects a core tenet of Buddhist philosophy, that the path to peace is not found in extravagance but in simple, mindful living. It invites practitioners to reconnect with their spiritual essence through humility and respect for the small, seemingly mundane acts that shape our daily lives. Through this practice, Buddhists and non-Buddhists alike can experience the quiet power of intention, the grounding force of simplicity, and the transformative effects of mindfulness, creating a space of peace that extends far beyond the pillow. The garlic ritual, though simple in its steps, carries a profound sense of spiritual presence, intention, and energy. When performed with care and mindfulness, it serves as more than a ritual for protection. It becomes a journey inward, a time to reflect on one's inner state, and a way to establish a nightly routine that resonates deeply with peace, purity, and spiritual growth. Each step in this process is a reminder that the smallest acts, when performed with purpose and care, can shift our internal energy and transform our experience. Below is a step-by-step guide to the garlic ritual, designed to help you engage with it on a deeper, more mindful level. In Buddhism, the concept of purity is fundamental, as it represents a clear path towards one's intentions. Therefore, selecting a garlic clove with care becomes more than a preparatory task. It is a mindful practice in itself. By choosing fresh, high-quality garlic, you're not only seeking a clove that will hold up physically, but also a clove that energetically aligns with purity and strength. This mirrors the Buddhist belief that purity in objects aligns with purity in intentions, amplifying the effects of the ritual. To choose the right garlic, start by handling a few cloves and feeling their firmness. Garlic that is fresh, smooth, and free from blemishes or decay is ideal. Visualize the chosen clove as a vessel of positive energy, one that you will carry with intention and purpose. The act of selecting garlic with mindfulness transforms this small step into a sacred choice, preparing you for the energy you wish to invite into your space. Once you have chosen the garlic, find a quiet place where you can sit undisturbed. In Buddhist teachings, the power of an action lies in the clarity and purity of the intention behind it. This step allows you to center yourself, release any residual stress or tension, and fully embrace the present moment. Take a few deep breaths, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly, allowing your mind to settle into a state of calm. Visualize each exhale as a release of any worries, negativity, or distractions from your day. Imagine these thoughts dissipating into the air, leaving your mind clear and focused. This exercise is not just a mental preparation. It's a way to honor the ritual by entering a state of mindfulness. With a calm mind, clearly set your intention for the ritual. Ask yourself, what do I hope to achieve through this practice? Whether you seek protection, peace, clarity, or emotional healing, be specific with your intention. Allow this intention to be the guiding force behind the ritual, anchoring your focus as you move through each step. As you hold the garlic clove in your hand, close your eyes and begin to visualize a protective barrier forming around you. In Buddhism, mental imagery is often used as a tool for alignment, a way of connecting intention to the energies within and around us. The visualization of a protective barrier elevates this ritual beyond its physical act, turning it into a powerful exercise in spiritual focus. Imagine a soft, glowing light radiating from the garlic. This light can be a color that resonates with you, perhaps white for purity, blue for calmness, or golden for protection. Envision this light expanding, filling the space around your bed, surrounding you in a cocoon of safety and peace. Visualize this light as an impenetrable shield that wards off negative influences and invites only the purest, most positive energy. This step allows you to bring your intention into form, harnessing the power of your mind to amplify the garlic's protective properties. Each time you visualize this shield, you deepen your connection to the ritual, making it an anchor of safety and calm that you can return to each night. With your intention set and your visualization complete, it's time to place the garlic under your pillow. This step may seem simple, but it is in this act that the ritual's power comes to life. To enhance the symbolism of protection, consider wrapping the garlic clove in a small piece of natural fabric, such as cotton or linen. This cloth acts as a soft boundary, holding the garlic's energy and further reinforcing its role as a barrier between you and any negativity. As you place the garlic under the pillow, consciously reaffirm your intention, silently or aloud. You might say, "This garlic is my protection. It brings me peace, clarity, and calm." By speaking or thinking your intention as you place the garlic, you are directly infusing the act with meaning. This simple yet powerful step reminds you of the connection between intention and action, a core aspect of Buddhist practice. In Buddhism, objects hold the energy we imbue them with, and by treating the garlic with care and respect, you are treating it as more than a mere object. It becomes a partner in your practice, a tangible symbol of the energy and protection you wish to cultivate in your space. Each morning, take a few moments to reflect on how you feel upon waking. This practice of reflection is deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings, where self-observation helps individuals understand the subtle changes in their mind and spirit. Keeping a small journal by your bed can be invaluable for capturing your reflections, dreams, and feelings after each night of the ritual. In Buddhism, self-reflection is an ongoing journey, and by noting any shifts in mood, thoughts, or experiences, you create a record of your spiritual progress. You may notice patterns in your dreams, changes in your sleep quality, or even an increased sense of calm and clarity as you move through the day. Journaling about these experiences can also help you connect with the ritual on a deeper level, as each entry serves as a testament to the growth and healing that may arise from this practice. As you journal, consider also reflecting on your nightly intention and whether you feel it coming to fruition. This practice of reflection not only heightens your awareness but also deepens your relationship with the ritual, making it a meaningful part of your spiritual journey. After 3 nights, the ritual reaches its conclusion. In Buddhist practices, closing a ritual is as important as beginning it. The way we end the ritual signifies a completion of intention, a moment of gratitude, and a release of the energy involved. Remove the garlic from under your pillow and consider one of 2 respectful disposal methods. You may choose to bury the garlic in the earth, returning it to nature as a form of release. This act of burial is symbolic, allowing any negativity absorbed by the garlic to be purified by the earth's energy. Alternatively, you might burn the garlic as part of a small release ritual, visualizing the smoke carrying away any lingering energies. Burning is seen in many spiritual traditions as a means of transformation and cleansing, a way of closing the ritual with reverence. As you complete the ritual, take a moment to express gratitude for the garlic, for the protection, and for the inner peace the practice has helped cultivate. This final step reflects the Buddhist principle of mindful completion, recognizing that the energy we invest in any action creates ripples that impact our spiritual path. For those who find solace and benefit in this practice, consistency can deepen its effects. Buddhism emphasizes that spiritual growth comes from regular, mindful practice rather than occasional, grand gestures. By incorporating this ritual into your routine, you establish a nightly anchor that can cultivate a long-lasting sense of peace and clarity. Consistency also builds a cumulative effect, enhancing your connection to the ritual and allowing its benefits to settle more deeply into your daily life. Over time, the act of placing garlic under your pillow becomes a familiar, grounding experience, helping you enter a calm, centered state each evening. Through repetition, the ritual may become a comforting presence, a reminder of your own ability to create peace and protection within your space. The garlic ritual, while powerful on its own, can also be incorporated into a broader spiritual practice. Many find that pairing it with meditation, breathwork, or prayer can enhance its impact, creating a holistic approach to nightly protection and peace. For example, beginning your night with a few minutes of meditation can help clear the mind, preparing it for the restful state the garlic ritual encourages. Visualization exercises can also deepen the ritual's effectiveness, allowing you to fully immerse in the protective energy you're cultivating. This integration reflects the Buddhist idea of a holistic path to peace, where each practice complements and strengthens the others, building a resilient foundation of mindfulness and inner clarity. The ritual's impact extends beyond mere protection. It is also about creating a personal sanctuary. In Buddhism, the concept of a sacred space is essential, a place where one can retreat, reflect, and reconnect with inner peace. The garlic ritual can serve as a daily declaration of this sacred space, turning your bedroom into a sanctuary of calm and protection. By consciously cultivating this space, you signal to yourself and the energies around you that your rest, peace, and well-being are worth honoring. The garlic under the pillow becomes a tangible reminder of this sanctuary, a guardian of the peaceful energy you have worked to create. Each night, as you perform the ritual, you reaffirm this commitment to your well-being, creating a nurturing environment that supports both restful sleep and spiritual growth. At its core, the garlic ritual speaks to the transformative power of simple, intentional acts. In a world that often values complexity, Buddhism reminds us that the path to peace is one of simplicity and clarity. The garlic ritual serves as a profound reminder that true spiritual strength is not found in elaborate actions, but in the purity of one's intentions and the mindfulness of each small gesture. This simple ritual invites us to slow down, to turn inward, and to find strength in the ordinary. In doing so, we are reminded that peace, protection, and clarity are not distant ideals. They are energies we can cultivate each day through acts that honor our inner journey. By integrating the garlic ritual into your life, you embrace this transformative simplicity, reconnecting with a sense of peace and clarity that resonates on both a personal and spiritual level. Each step in the ritual, when performed mindfully, becomes a reminder of the beauty and power that lies within the everyday, inviting you to live with purpose, presence, and a profound sense of inner peace. Stories have a unique power to illustrate the transformative potential of rituals. Through real-life experiences, we can see how a simple practice like placing garlic under the pillow can impact mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. These personal accounts offer glimpses into the inner shifts and growth that the garlic ritual has catalyzed for various individuals, showing us that this ritual is not merely symbolic but can also be deeply healing. The following stories capture the beauty of mindfulness, intention, and self-care in action. Sarah's story exemplifies how the garlic ritual can create a sanctuary of peace in a time of turmoil. Sarah, a single mother of 2 young children, faced a period of profound stress when she lost her job unexpectedly. Each night, she would lie awake, burdened by worry, her mind racing with uncertainties about her family's future. No matter how hard she tried, her thoughts seemed relentless, and her sleep suffered greatly. After hearing about the garlic ritual from a friend, Sarah decided to try it, with an open heart and an intention set on finding inner peace. She carefully selected a fresh clove of garlic and placed it under her pillow. She visualized a shield of light surrounding her bed, protecting her from fear and calming her turbulent thoughts. By the second night, she began to notice a subtle shift. A sense of calmness washed over her as she lay down, and her thoughts felt lighter and more manageable. Over the next few days, Sarah found that she was able to release her anxiety more easily and sleep more soundly. She felt as if her mind was being cleansed each night, allowing her to rest without the overwhelming worry she had carried for weeks. According to Buddhist teachings, this is the power of the garlic ritual. Not only does it provide protection from external forces, but it also calms internal turbulence, helping the mind find its natural state of peace. For Sarah, this ritual has since become a grounding force in her life. Whenever she feels overwhelmed, she returns to this practice, grateful for the simple yet profound way it helps her regain her sense of calm. Her story reminds us that peace is not something to be found outside. It is something we cultivate within ourselves, through rituals that allow us to release fear and embrace calm. John, a high school teacher, found himself increasingly overwhelmed with the demands of his job. Between teaching, grading, and the emotional demands of his students, he felt as though he was constantly giving of himself, with little time left to recharge. He struggled with burnout, often finding it difficult to separate his personal time from work. And his nights were often filled with restless thoughts about the day's events. Hearing about the garlic ritual, John felt curious. He hoped it might offer a sense of protection, not only from outside stress but also as a way to establish personal boundaries. With this intention, he chose a clove of garlic and carefully wrapped it in linen before placing it under his pillow. That night, as he lay in bed, he envisioned a protective barrier forming around him, one that shielded him from the residual stress of the day. He imagined this boundary keeping his personal space intact, allowing him to rest fully and deeply. Within a few nights, John began to feel the benefits. His sleep became more restful, and he noticed that he woke up feeling recharged. Through this ritual, he found a way to reclaim his personal space, both mentally and emotionally. The garlic ritual became a nightly declaration of his need for rest and recovery, reminding him to honor his boundaries. In Buddhist philosophy, setting boundaries is essential for mental and emotional well-being, and rituals like these reflect an inner commitment to protect one's spiritual and mental space. John's experience with the garlic ritual taught him that self-care is not only about relaxation but about creating and protecting boundaries. By honoring this need, he connected more deeply with his own well-being, allowing him to approach his work with renewed energy and compassion. Maria, a young woman dealing with the loss of a close friend, turned to the garlic ritual as a form of emotional healing. Grief had settled heavily in her heart, making it difficult to sleep peacefully. Each night, memories of her friend would surface, leaving her feeling vulnerable and emotionally exhausted. She longed for a way to process her feelings and find solace. One evening, she decided to try the garlic ritual. Setting her intention on finding comfort and inner peace, she chose a clove of garlic, held it close, and mentally visualized releasing her sadness and pain. As she placed it under her pillow, she whispered a silent prayer, hoping that this simple act would help ease her sorrow. Over the next few nights, Maria began to notice a shift. She felt that the garlic ritual was helping her release her emotions, allowing her to face her grief without feeling overwhelmed by it. Each morning, Maria took a few minutes to write in a journal about her dreams and feelings upon waking. Through this daily reflection, she found herself gradually healing, each night releasing a bit more of the pain she had carried. The garlic ritual became a tool of emotional release, allowing her to find peace amidst her grief and move toward acceptance. For Maria, this ritual offered a way to confront her pain in a safe space, guiding her toward healing with each night that passed. For Amy, a young woman who struggled with self-doubt, the garlic ritual became a practice of self-love. Amy was often her own harshest critic, and her nights were filled with thoughts of her perceived shortcomings and self-criticism. Looking for a way to cultivate self-compassion, she was drawn to the garlic ritual, seeing it as a small, gentle act of self-care. With her intention set on self-acceptance, Amy placed a clove of garlic under her pillow each night. She visualized a nurturing light surrounding her, one that reminded her of her worth and encouraged her to embrace herself without judgment. Through this ritual, she found a way to practice kindness toward herself, a small step that helped her shift her perspective. Over time, Amy noticed a gradual change in her inner dialogue. The self-criticism softened, replaced by a more compassionate, forgiving tone. Each night with the garlic under her pillow became a reminder to treat herself with love and understanding. In Buddhism, compassion is one of the highest virtues, and Amy's story illustrates how even the smallest act, when performed with love, can transform one's relationship with oneself. Daniel, a young professional, was searching for direction in his life, caught between career paths and uncertain of his true purpose. He often felt lost and anxious, desiring spiritual clarity. He decided to try the garlic ritual, setting his intention on finding guidance and insight. Each night, as he placed the garlic under his pillow, he visualized his mind clearing of doubt, allowing space for clarity to emerge. Over time, he found that his dreams became more vivid, often offering insights that helped him navigate his choices. Through this ritual, Daniel discovered a new level of spiritual awareness, feeling more attuned to his inner voice and guided by a sense of purpose. In Buddhist teachings, clarity is often found through mindfulness and intentionality, and Daniel's experience exemplifies this. By engaging with the ritual, he cultivated a practice of self-reflection and inner listening, which ultimately helped him connect with his path. Emma, who had been carrying unresolved anger and resentment from a difficult past, used the garlic ritual as a means of releasing these burdens. She realized that her anger was affecting her well-being, making her feel trapped in a cycle of negativity. Hoping for healing, she tried the garlic ritual, setting an intention to release her past and embrace forgiveness. Each night, she placed the garlic under her pillow, visualizing it absorbing her pain. As days went by, Emma began to feel a shift. Her dreams became a space for processing her emotions, allowing her to confront and release memories she had held onto for years. The garlic ritual provided a safe, supportive environment for this healing process, helping her let go of the pain that had been weighing her down. For Emma, the ritual was a journey of self-liberation, helping her move beyond old wounds and embrace a renewed sense of peace. David, a student facing intense academic pressure, used the garlic ritual to build resilience, struggling with anxiety over exams. He turned to the ritual to help fortify his mental strength. Each night, he placed the garlic under his pillow, visualizing a shield of calm around him, protecting him from stress. Through this practice, David found himself feeling more centered and focused. The ritual became a tool for cultivating resilience, allowing him to approach his studies with a calm, confident mindset. For David, the garlic ritual served as a nightly affirmation of his strength, helping him overcome challenges with grace and composure. Anna, a mother of two, felt that her life had become a cycle of responsibilities and worries. She began the garlic ritual with the intention of cultivating gratitude and inviting positive energy into her life. Each night, she took a moment to reflect on the day's blessings before placing the garlic under her pillow. As she engaged in this nightly ritual, Anna noticed a shift in her perspective. She became more attuned to the small joys in her life, finding gratitude in simple moments. The garlic ritual became a way for her to reconnect with the beauty around her, transforming her outlook. In Buddhism, gratitude is a path to enlightenment, and Anna's experience highlights how this ritual can foster a sense of joy and positivity, even amidst life's challenges. Michael, a businessman caught up in the fast pace of modern life, used the garlic ritual as a means to slow down and live more mindfully. Each night, he took a few minutes to clear his mind, set his intention, and place the garlic under his pillow. This nightly practice helped him reconnect with the present moment, fostering a sense of inner peace and presence. For Michael, the garlic ritual was a gateway to mindfulness. In Buddhism, living mindfully is essential to achieving inner peace, and Michael's story exemplifies how this ritual can become a stepping stone to a more grounded, intentional life. Lily, a young artist, was searching for a way to simplify her life and focus on what truly mattered. She turned to the garlic ritual, seeing it as a reminder to embrace simplicity and inner peace. Each night, she placed the garlic under her pillow, letting it serve as a symbol of her desire to let go of distractions and cultivate tranquility. Over time, Lily felt a profound sense of peace and clarity. Her creative work flourished as she embraced this new simplicity. The garlic ritual, for Lily, was a return to the basics, a way to honor the quiet power of mindful living and find fulfillment in simplicity. In a world that often celebrates the grand and the elaborate, the garlic ritual serves as a gentle reminder that the truest forms of strength, peace, and transformation are often found in the smallest, simplest acts. Through this nightly ritual, we learn that transformation is not only possible through complex ceremonies or costly tools. It begins within, through presence, mindfulness, and intention. By placing a single clove of garlic under your pillow, you're creating a sacred space, a sanctuary to which you can return each night to recharge, protect, and nurture your spirit. The stories shared show that this ritual is more than a symbolic act. It is a practice that has brought calm to restless minds, healing to heavy hearts, and resilience to those seeking strength. Each person's experience with this ritual reveals the power of small, consistent actions performed with intention, illustrating that peace and clarity are within reach when we commit ourselves to simple, mindful living. Imagine waking up each morning feeling renewed, surrounded by an energy of clarity and protection, knowing that this inner transformation is something you've cultivated with your own mindful actions. The garlic ritual invites you to discover the profound impact that intentionality can have on your life. It's a reminder that we all have the power to create meaningful change, starting from the most humble beginnings. So, if you're ready to embark on this journey, approach it with an open heart and a spirit of gratitude. This small yet powerful ritual can be your guide toward a life of balance, well-being, and inner peace. If you found this exploration inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know if you've tried this ritual or if there are other practices that help bring peace and protection into your life. Together, we can build a community centered around simplicity, mindfulness, and spiritual growth. Join us on this journey, and let's continue to uncover the beauty of mindful living, one small ritual at a time.